What's up, guys? It's Corey and we're back with some more Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. It's been a little while since I played this. I guess almost a month at this point. A lot of the reason for that is I haven't been feeling 100% for a good portion of that time. And the other thing is, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate came out 2 weeks ago. I've put like 50 hours into that game already. It's really good. So I haven't been putting time into this one. This game is still good, but it's not Monster Hunter 4. So this is probably going to be my last video in Portable 3rd for the time being. March is going to be a huge month. At the very least, I know I'm picking up 3 different games in March. I'm picking up Final Fantasy Type 0 on the 17th. On the 24th, it's Bloodborne. And on the 31st, I believe, is Tokiden Kiwami. I want all of those. And I would like to put some of it on the channel at least. So, because I'm not putting time into this game, it makes sense to, at the very least, put it on hiatus. I would like to come back to it at some point. But I guess we're going to be hunting a Rathian for this particular quest. I just wanted to hunt something decent for my final quest in it for the time being. And since I've been putting in a ton of time into Monster Hunter 4, I am fairly experienced fighting these things now. I completely forgot about the way the camera moves in this game. Where it doesn't move smoothly up and down. It's just like there's set levels. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it'll probably be in 8. We're going to try and go there first. And then if it's not there, we'll wander around and find it. I actually live streamed this fight. It was awful quality. Game audio too loud, mic audio too soft. It just didn't work out very well. I might try experimenting with that in the future. But at least not for the time being. Another one of the main reasons why I'm going to be putting this game on a hiatus, at least temporarily, is I am very seriously looking into getting my old 3DS modded. I have an old 3DS XL, it's just a blue one. I'm planning on getting it modded at some point, so I can capture, because I would really like to do that. Not just for Monster Hunter, there's lots of other games. Not Nintendo first party, because that seems like a really bad idea. But definitely lots of stuff to capture still. Oh, great. Real smooth. With my time in Monster Hunter 4, I learned how to use items with the Sword and Shield still out. Jesus. Yeah, I've only fought in this thing a couple of times still in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. I have just recently gotten into high-ranked village quests, or high-ranked, I guess, caravan quests, since you have multiple villages in 4 Ultimate. And probably in 4 regular. That didn't come out in the States, so I couldn't tell you. But I have fought it enough to sort of start picking up on its patterns. I am definitely getting better. Yeah, also playing a lot of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate has made me realize that sword and shield is still probably my best weapon. I like Bug Staff a lot. I like Hammer quite a bit as well. Luckily, most of those, like Bug Staff being an entirely new weapon, I didn't have to unlearn any old habits. And Hammer is almost completely unchanged. They added jumping attacks because that's not a thing that existed before. But for the most part, Hammer stays the same in most Monster Hunter games because it's been good for a long time, and I guess they just don't feel the need to change it. God damn it! I am not having a good time. I would like to knock it down. Cutting its tail with the sword and shield is kind of a problem. Not as big of a problem in this one as it is in previous, or as it is in 4, because with this I can hit circle and triangle and do a jump. In 4 Ultimate, it is not a jump. Jesus, where the fuck is this guy going? Okay, I guess we'll go up here. I guess he's going to 2 for whatever reason. I don't know. The only time I ever fought this, the only time I ever fought a Rathian on this map was for the urgent quest, and it never went to 2 during that urgent quest. And also Rathian is, I would like to say it's slightly different. It might just be that my character moves slightly differently from 4 than it does here, so I'm used to that. I definitely have a much easier time with this in 4 Ultimate. Oh, and she's mad. Good deal. And she jumped on me, or landed on me, or whatever. Let's go ahead and use a Mega Potion. That was shitty. I was just slightly out of range. I'm not entirely sure what to talk about, honestly. This is a fairly standard fight. I'm not doing as good as I could be. The one thing that I've noticed in my more recent Monster Hunter playing, over the past couple of weeks I guess, is that these games after Freedom Unite are just so much easier. It's like, I knew that it would be difficult when I, picked up Monster Hunter for the first time, because I got into it because of Dark Souls. I'm like, that's fine, I can do it being hard. And Freedom Unite is hard. But like everything that I've played after Freedom Unite, I played a little bit of 3 Ultimate, and I've played a bunch of 4 Ultimate, has just been so much easier. And now I was actually kind of surprised by that. I think a lot of it has to do with fixing hitboxes, things like that, especially with taller monsters. I think one of the more infamous cases of it just being totally fucked in Freedom Unite is Plesioth, because that thing is like 15 feet tall, and for whatever reason, its tail at that height hits you. And also its hip check, even though its hips are, I don't know, 5 feet above your head. It seems stupid, but that's just how it works. So you just gotta be aware of that. And eventually you figure out what the hitboxes are, and then it's not that big of a deal, but learning that stuff is a bit harder in that game. Just because the hitboxes don't line up as closely to the models of the monsters and to the animations of their attacks. Ooh. I have no idea how that just hit me. That's great. So yeah, I've definitely been, I guess I've been enjoying myself more because these games are a bit easier. Or I guess I should say substantially easier. If it was just a small margin, I wouldn't probably notice. Because I might have just thought that like I was getting better, and that's why I thought they were easier, is because I was just more experienced with the way Monster Hunter monsters like show their tells, basically. But it definitely seems like, because I've gone back and played a little bit of, more recently played Freedom Unite than like Free Ultimate, because I just preferred playing Monster Hunter with dual analog sticks, and I didn't have a Wii U, and I still don't, which I need to do at some point. But just, man, that game is so much different and so much harder, and some of that is good, I think. I kind of like that it's that ridiculous. Like, in 4 Ultimate, I'm about 50 hours in, and I've already got a couple of weapons with blue sharpness. And in Freedom Unite, I'm 100 hours in, and still have some weapons that don't have green sharpness. They're pretty rare. Almost everything has green sharpness, but nothing has blue. So the way sharpness scales in later Monster Hunters seems to be drastically different, and just hitboxes being broken in Freedom Unite makes that just a much more difficult game to really succeed in. Oh, I don't know if you guys actually care. Most of you probably know if you're actually watching this. But to use an item with the sword and shield out, you need to put your shield up first. So you hold the right trigger, or on a PS3 controller, R1, and you just hit square to use your item like you normally would, and you'll use it. And you can keep your weapon out. It also works for sharpening, which is really nice because that is a long-ass animation as a sharpener. Missed every single attack. Okay, I need to try and sharpen. Hopefully he'll let me. She did. Good deal. And there's that. Good deal. But at least I got the sharpen off, so that was good. But yeah, I definitely like Sword and Shield a ton. I've kind of found that, like, it almost breaks the game, like how easy it is. And I mean, that's probably not good, but I don't know if that's just me being fairly competent with the Sword and Shield, Or if that's just like, that's just the sword and shield being broke as fuck. Let's be a noob and cut and carve this. Totally worth it. Okay, it's already exhausted. It might be going back to 8 to sleep. Do I have any more? I do not have rations. We'll eat a rare steak. I believe these are rare. I can't read kanji, which makes telling the difference between well done and rare real difficult. I could try going for the head break. I don't know if I really care. I could be putting my weapon away. So, sprint. I should probably actually be doing that. But yeah, this is probably fairly close to being over. I imagine she's pretty close to dead at this point. Already limping? Okay. We'll heal up, sure, why not, just in case. So yeah, guys, I guess since we're kind of wrapping this up, I hope to have that Monster Hunter, I have to have the 3DS capture card soon. But it's prohibitively expensive. I've seen some people like do fundraisers for it. I mean, I'm not too good for that. I don't have much money. Especially with me like buying games, because that's what I do. I don't have much money, so getting that help would be cool. Oh, head break. I wasn't even sure I'd get that. You gonna land? So I don't know if I would prefer to raise the money on my own. I don't have any following, so trying to get a fundraiser going seems like an exercise in futility. So I gotta pay for it on my own. I hopefully will have it sometime in March. But it might end up being April, which is 2 months late for the game. But there's other games I want to do. I want to do Fantasy Life. I own that game already, I just haven't played it like so many other games. I would like to do like Etrian Odyssey, I really like those. I've got a couple of them. Dragon Quest, I've got a couple of those, like just DS games. Radiant Historia, I've heard is a fantastic RPG, I just haven't played it. Oh, okay. So there's a whole bunch of stuff I could use it for, so I think it's definitely worth the purchase. But I'm just going to be patient and get it as soon as possible without screwing bills over, basically. Okay. We got claws. Okay. and scale, I believe. I don't know what else would be. I assume that icon is always scales. And our new shortest Rathian. Well, guys, thanks for watching. This is going to be the last Monster Hunter Portable 3rd for the foreseeable future, but I would not be surprised to see it come back at some point. But yeah, I just wanted to get out of the way to sort of clear up some room, and because Monster Hunter 4 exists in my life now, I don't have time for this anymore. So guys, thanks for watching. I'm rambling now. I will be back with more stuff in the coming weeks. So yeah, thanks.